Okay, so I'm going to show you real quickly how to get to your book, Zookeeper, and then we're going to go into our lesson about making connections, okay? So please follow along. You're going to go right into your reading room, and then from right here, it will open up to My Assignments, and that's where you'll find your book, Zookeeper. So we're going to click on there, and you're going to go to your single assignment book, and we're going to click on that. All right, and then we're going to open up our book. And boys and girls, you're only reading up to page 13. And what we're practicing is we're practicing making connections. We're taking what we already know and we're reading and we're putting the new information together. And that's what good readers do. We try to make some connections. We make connections by, as we're reading, we think, oh, I think this is a great idea. I'm making a personal connection to it. Or you might think, I remember. So for example, I'm going to use my tools up here. And this tool is the one I want you to remember to use while you are making connections in your book today, or even in your level up books. You're going to use these to help you practice the skill of making connections. So if I click right over here, you can see that when I made a connection on this page reminded me of when I went to the zoo. I remember feeding the giraffes when I went to the zoo. And then I'm also trying to figure out something that I learned. What did I learn from all this on this page here? Well, I learned that giraffes and zebras are related to cows and horses because they are hooved animals. And so that was new information. I did not know that, and I thought that was really cool. So I just wanted to kind of go over remembering how to use your tools up here. So your drawing tools are right here in this little bucket. If you click on that, you can use a pen and you can pick a color. So if you wanted to maybe circle or underline something that you think was really cool, you could definitely do that. So let's see here. This word right here, Cleveland, Ohio, that was maybe a new word. I don't know where Cleveland, Ohio is. And I had a question mark. I want to know where Cleveland, Ohio is. Maybe right over here, I used my stamp tools. In my stamp tools, I put a star here because this little area here, when I was reading, I saw that word Africa, and it reminded me of the movie The Lion King. So these were making connections. As I'm reading, I'm kind of like, oh, I know a little bit about what they're talking about because I've either seen it or I've experienced it. And then I highlighted here new information, something that I did not know. And I highlighted cows and horses are related to giraffes and zebra. That was something that I did not know. So I want you to practice using your tools as you are reading. For today, you are to read up to page 13 in Zookeeper. And I want you to practice making connections where you can. I want you to try to make at least one connection today, and I want you to think about something that you learned from your reading. I wanted to show you one last thing as you are exploring this today. Remember that if there is a word that you don't know how to pronounce, if you're having trouble pronouncing a word, let's say it's this word right here, you just put your mouse on top of it, you put your arrow on top of it, and you click it one time, and then you can hear the word. So I'm going to practice doing that.
Developing.
So I don't want you to skip over words. If there's a word you don't know, use your tools to help you. Here's another example. I'm going to click on this word here, and I'm going to hear the word.
Progressed.
Okay. All right, boys and girls. So today you are making one connection, and you are thinking about one thing you learned, and you are reading only to page 13 in Zookeeper on Razkids.